I nominated Jordann for the Bilingual of the Year award because when I first met Jordann, I was pleasantly surprised by how keen and enthusiastic she was to undertake part of her qualification in Welsh. I spoke to her about doing an element of it in Welsh, didn't we? We spoke about doing a part of your essential skills through the medium of Welsh, and immediately she was in agreement, which is always nice, having usually have to persuade learners to take part and sometimes beg them to take part. So with Jordann there was none of that. She was really keen, really motivated. You really wanted to do it as well, didn't you?
It was nice to have the opportunity to be able to use my Welsh language, because like since leaving school there's no very much opportunity to be able to speak it, so having that chance of being able to refresh myself in the Welsh language, it was nice.
What kind of benefit has your speaking Welsh, your ability to speak Welsh, had on your employers?
Cooperation of the service users and residents was meant for the fact that we had one, I can remember in previous employment with New Directions Care Support, we had a gentleman with quite severe Alzheimer's, and he was immobile, but trying to manoeuvre him and everything, he would push against us. And I noticed the one day that his son was a teacher at my school, so I thought, oh, I'll see if he speaks Welsh. So I spoke to him in Welsh, and immediately he reacted and cooperated completely with us, no problem. And the other girl that was with me, because we was a double handler, she just looked at me, you know, as if say we've been trying to get it done properly with that flame for weeks, and all of a sudden he's just doing it.
So he obviously felt really comfortable then.
There's this one lady, I always speak to her in Welsh. I do reiterate myself in English as well then, so that if there's another lady around us, they can understand, so not feeling left out. But she'll always cooperate a lot better by speaking in Welsh to her rather than English.
That's lovely. What was your reaction when you got told that you'd won the Bilingual of the Year award?
Just shock.
Were you pleased?
Yeah, it was tough because, like I said, I thought I lost so much of it that I wouldn't be able to do things like have awards and that for it, but it just goes to prove that using it more often, I will see that benefit a lot more from it.
And you surprised yourself as well, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
When you were doing the work, you surprised yourself with how much you knew.
How much I remembered.
How much came back to you.
Well.
So the reason I thought of Jordann over and above any of my other learners who've done work in Welsh for me is just because I liked her mentality, really. I liked the way that she was keen to start practicing it, to promote the Welsh language. And that's always really nice for me as a Welsh-speaking tutor to come across learners.
It's nice to come across a Welsh-speaking tutor, because you don't see them around here, and he's only over the road as well, really.
So, da iawn ti, Jordann. Wi mor falch bod ti di ennill y wobr hon. Mae'n ardderchog.
Diolch am yr enwobiad. Neis I cael y siawns I defnyddio'r iaith eto, a dwi'n mynd i'n defnyddio fe fwy nawr.
Ardderchog. Da iawn.